Okay, so we looked at making a maze that was kind of a square shape. We also looked at making a maze that was kind of like a polygon shape. And these are all for kind of our maze solver assembly, what we're going to attach up there. And so finally we're going to take a look at making a circular maze. So we're going to start off with our variables here. So we're going to do maze width, or we'll call it diameter here, since it's a circle. Do 101.6. Oops. Okay, and then we're going to do wall thickness, it'll be 1.2. Okay, so now we're going to sketch the base of our maze, draw a circle, give it a diameter of maze diameter, and extrude it. Make sure I got solid selected. To 1.2. Okay, we're going to then make another sketch here, do an offset from here. Make two of them, I guess. So it'd be wall thickness. Let's delete that one. Okay, we're going to extrude it. To a height of 6. Okay. So there we got the base of our maze. We're going to add our square to the bottom, just like on the other ones. Set these equal to each other. We'll give it a width of 25. Okay, now I got the little cut out the bottom. Okay, so I got our circular maze here, and now let's go ahead and build our grid. And so we're going to make some variables again. And so this will be the row count. That'll be a number. We'll go with 8. And that's basically like how we decide in our grid. Not that sketch. What our spacing will be between each set of walls. So, and then we'll do like our row spacing, and that will be the maze diameter minus the wall thickness, and then we're going to divide that by the row count. Okay, and so if you want to increase the number of rows, maybe you want to go with like 10. So you really need to do like an even number here probably. You can get a tighter grid. So we'll go 10 here. Okay. So now we're going to make a sketch here that's going to contain our grid. Okay, so we'll start with a circle. We'll go to this kind of like outer edge here. And let's set the distance here to be half the wall thickness. Wall thickness divided by 2. Okay. Now we've got that circle there, and we're going to draw some other circles. So since we're going to do 10, we'll draw 6 of them, or 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll set our distance from here to here to be row spacing. Row spacing. I'm being a little slow right now. Okay. Same thing here. Row spacing. And it looks like we actually don't need an extra one there, so we're going to get rid of this guy. Okay. And so now we've got those circles that we can use as a grid. And then if you want to make your grid smaller, you can probably make it a little smaller. And now we're going to make some lines. And this, we'll hide this sketch and make it on that surface. Or draw a line. I'm shaping very laggy right now. Okay. We'll do a circular pattern. Probably doesn't like all these lines I'm making. Okay, and so now you decide how many you want. So we probably want like 24. Probably a good starting point. Okay. And now we have our two grids that we can use to make our maze. So make a new sketch. That's the maze. Okay, and so I hid those sketches so I could put on the extrude, and then now I'm going to show those, and I can use them to draw it. So let's say I'm going to make a big wall going around the outside, so I'm going to use arcs here. So I'm going to make an arc going from here, maybe to like here. Okay, now the trick here is we do want these arcs to be centered on there. You might be able to make a tangent arc though, if I make a tangent arc. It's not going to let me reference those what I do. But you can kind of make these balls. You just got to go back and attach the center to the origin. And then looks like I got accidental midpoint constraint there. Okay, so this is a little tricky. You just have to go back and do this. And then you can add some lines, and so probably want to try to follow those grids the best you can. You can go something like that. And so on. Okay, so we have the start of it. Again, you can go back and kind of do whatever you want here. We'll go ahead and extrude those surfaces. So choose surface. We can't do them all at once because it doesn't like it when we have like T's on it. So like it won't let me do that one. So I'll come back and do that one later. Have a depth of 6. Oops. To be equal to the wall height. And then I'll come back and show my sketch again, extruding the ones I missed. So 6. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to use the thicken tool again to thicken up all these lines. And we'll do wall thickness over 2 and wall thickness over 2 like that. Now I've got ourselves a circular maze. We do want to choose add here and merge it with the main scope. And that's how we make a circular maze. Okay? And so from here you can kind of do whatever you want with it, but you have some fun. If you want to tighten up the grid, you can change your row count and everything.